Oh yeah, me again. So here you go. This is the new Caliburn Evo darts point replacer tool. It did come in a nice box, but I put it in this because this is where it all fitted and it would all stay from now on. You get in the box, Allen key, the tool, you get the small Allen key as well. But look at this beauty. It's rounded to actually go in your hand, so when you're turning it, it all does it nice. They give you some spares as well. Here, a couple of bolts. You actually get the lever. You just spin it off. It's so simple to set up. Just push that in there like that. Screw that one back on, so it all comes off nice as well. So there you go, and that's it. Can't be much easier than that, can it? I like it. It's like my last one I had. There was lots of play and movement. There's no movement in this at all. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit. I bought this, well, the only place I could find it at the time was on Mission Darts website. It cost me 50 quid basically, bar a pound. But really happy with it. Let's do a couple of points with it and see how we go. So I've got a set of darts here, bit of, never had an Evo in them. As you can see, standard point. This is my Mavericks. And I think when I did the review on the Mavericks, I said I was gonna give them a little, I might have to unscrew this one a bit further actually. Oh no, here you go on. So a simple task, you just obviously undo these two bolts here, then spin him out, all depending on how long your barrel is obviously, but that's that bit, look, he's screwed in there, he's in tight. Obviously I want to get the point down in now. I do them about just a couple of mil off the top there. Spin them up as even as you can. I just find it's better to get them even. You can check by just looking down through there. So that's about even. Now I'll tighten them up. Now I have in the past actually done this, and I bent the Evo tool where I didn't have the actual tool down in deep enough. Ooh. Right, so he's tight enough, and then you just unscrew. As you can see, you can hold it in your hand.
New email message. Please check your inbox.
Got an email about writing it right when I'm doing a video, but there you go. But look at that, simple to take out. Unscrew him. I'll move this box out of the way, might help a little bit. I want to unscrew him because I'm not sure how everybody else does it. I watched a couple of videos on YouTube. Right, so I'll leave that one in there. Right, now actually if I show you, if I take them off, and I can show you both ways that I've seen people do this. So in the Evo kit that you actually get, not this one, but the actual points Evo kit, you actually get 3 sets of different size grub screw things. Like this is some points. That's just some points that I'm gonna decide to put in there. Which ones I don't know yet. But yeah, you get 3 sets, and the old kits, the older kits came with, they're in a little plastic bag. But the new kits that I've been getting lately are in these little tubs, and on the little tubs it says the size. Right, now just bear with me, I need to get my measuring tool. Just get him out here. Just setting up my tool a minute. It's not playing the game at the minute for some reason. I think my battery's going as he's coming out with random numbers. Okay, just hold on a sec. I'm gonna stop the video there and go and get a battery. Okay, I'm back now with a new set of gauges because my other one's played up, but this is the two ways you can do it. Right, so you open up your gauges and you measure across there, and I've got 235. Okay, now what I've learned by doing this is to go just a couple of increments up from that. Then as you can see, I've got loads of different sizes. Look, there's a 240 there, so I think the 240 would be a bit too big, and as far as I'm aware, 240 is the biggest you can get. This is the one that's used the most, the 233. But yeah, but loads of different, I think there's 5 different sizes altogether. So what I'm going to fit is this one here, which is the 237. So that's just a couple of little bits up. Now some people use super glue and do it like that, but what I prefer to do is just do it normally first, and then if you need super glue, then you just, you know, you'll know if you need super glue anyway. But yeah, it's just a handy little trick. But basically in the kit you get everything you need to do the job. So as you can see, I got quite a few of these tools in here, and I have bent one of these, like I said, and it is easy to bend. But all you do, the other test what people do if you haven't got a set of gauges, is put one of your little spigots, while I remember the name, on like that, and you make sure that you can't push it through by hand. And there you go, I can't push that one through by hand. Now that means that it will fit in there nice and tight. I mean, I could go to a lesser one and try that, but it's exactly the same size as that, which would work, but I'd probably have to put some super glue on. Now you're watching this like proper, so this is where it could all go wrong. But basically you put your piece in like that, so that sits in there just like that. Screw him down. I forgot what that bit of tool's called, but if you get a kit and try it yourself, you'll soon find out. It'll be on the box. I mean, if I'd have kept the box, it would have been there. I gotta get this up in my hand actually to tighten this up. But yeah, just make sure before you go screwing anything in, everything is straight, because that's the last thing you want, is for anything to be out of angle. I'll screw the barrel up. It's quite a fiddly little job, but when you've done a few, it's quite easy really. But then you just go up nice and steady. As you can see, I'm not using no super glue. Get it in line like that, and now all you do is take a good grip and screw it all the way to that part. And that's it. That's him done. And then all you do then, get your Allen, go back to your Allen key, loosen him off like that, a few turns, and then screw it back out. And off it comes. Okay, so it's like that. That piece will now screw off, look. See? And hopefully you can see up in there, there's an actual spigot up inside now. It's that simple. So I think I've got some old points here that I could just show you how they go on. But here's a, this, you do get a set of these points in there. And that is it. And then you've got your tool there, and you tighten them up. So basically you would go from that to that lot. If you see what I mean. So that's how it would work. I mean, that is easy, isn't it? You can't get any easier than that. But anyway, let's go on. Oh, I did it up with the tool, didn't I? I mean, some people say that these come loose when you're playing with them. That's not a problem. Just get some of that, oh, I forgot you call it. Hang on a second. I'll get some and show you. There you go. Just get yourself some threadlock. That'll sort it out straight away. But yeah, it's really this simple to do it. Like I say, like I bought a real good piece of kit there. I have been using the older type, and they're great, don't get me wrong, but this has just made it so much easier. And this is the first time use for this. I've never used it before, not this one, so I'm really happy with it, how it's working. But yes, so that's that barrel done. So I'll spin that back on a minute, so I know he's done. And now I'll do the next one. But yes, really simple, isn't it? Screw that on there. Spin that down. I mean, I can't praise this tool enough. This is a much better tool than what I was using. I should have showed you what I was using before, but it was the old, like, you know, the style that's about 30 odd quid. That's what I was using before. But yeah, simple as that. Screwing back. I'll try and show you in the camera. And there you go. Off they come. So at least with this kit now, I know to screw it all the way out, and gives me lots more room. Now I don't need to take the barrel out this time, because we know what size we're doing everything in. So I just need to unscrew him a little bit. Pull the old point out. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Get this tool. Get the spigot. So I guess you would call this a spigot tool. I don't know. And if you ever wanted to get them back out and go back to your normal, if you don't use, well, I don't know what it'd be like using super glue, to be fair, but basically just, it's reverse procedure. Just put the barrel in, put that in, screw it up to it, and then pull it out, and then you can put the original points back in if you so like. But he's down in there, look, touching that. Like I said, I only bought this tool because it looked how I thought it would work. Right, then again. It's just keeping it as straight as you can. So if you don't think you're straight, don't force it. And there you go, look, see, as you can see from the angles. And you've got to hold on for the first bit. Oh, I didn't like the sound of that. But he's gone on. Just get that last little piece. If you don't screw right up to that piece, it ain't gonna work. Now the dart ain't broke, the barrel ain't broke, so I don't know what that noise was, but I certainly didn't like it. I've never had that noise before, put it this way. So I don't know what that was. Can't see anything. No, that's nothing, that's just dirt or dust. Well, nothing's broke. So what that noise was, I don't have a clue. So that's another one done anyway. Next is this one. So say get your point in, screw it up, spin him down like that. I guess if you were putting coloured points in with this tool, I think myself I would use a little bit of rag or something just to stop anything from scratching. So I'll hold on to them tight. It's only that first bit you've got to hold on to them real tight with. Once you've got him coming off, it just comes off like. But you can see how simple it is. Really simple job. So he's out. Set up the next spigot. A few of them, when I first started doing this, I did actually put super glue in, but then I stopped doing that because I thought if I ever wanted to get them back out, then, you know, if I ever wanted to go take the spigot out, you know, somehow I've got to get past that super glue, you know. But so there's him in tight. This is the last one now. Spin him up. Let's hope we don't get that horrible noise. I reckon he couldn't have been online or something. But there you go. Right, I'll try and hold it so you guys can see what I'm actually doing up close. I have got this zoom picture on it. I'll try it. Is that any better? Not sure. Just trying to hold it so you guys can see, like, you know. But anyway, so there it goes. No noise. So I don't reckon I was in line. I reckon that's what my problem was. And like I say, get them all the way up to the top like that. You'll know if you haven't done one right. In the one what made a noise, I was very, very careful with it. So I might not have been up to the full line. But as you can see, this is a bloody good tool, without a doubt. This is so much easier than the tool I was using, because you can get both fingers like on the barrel. And look, it screws out so easy. But yeah, I'm loving darts at the minute. Can't do nothing else in these winter months. It's just too crap to go out on the bike. So yeah, so what points? What points should I use? So I got I'm not sure where it says them on there, what these are. Just Evo Darts Ripple it says, that's all. And these ones are like a Ripple too, so, but slightly different. Just put the coloured ones in. I think I'm gonna settle for the gold, but if I can undo the pack, I'll show you. We'll do one of each. Brand new pack that. I'll do one of each, and then we'll decide what we're gonna actually do. I really struggle opening these little bags with my girt hands. No, can't get it. I'm gonna have to get a pair of scissors in a minute. Be right with you. It's just these bags do my head in. Why don't they design a better bag? You can actually get.
New email message. Please check
God.
your inbox.
I can't get in that bag at all. Hang on, I'm gonna have to cut the whole bag. Right. So here's the gold. So here's the gold ones, and that's the multicolored, rainbow colored ones. So let's take a dart, and these are my Mavericks, like I said, and you basically just screw them in like that and tighten it up, and that is it. It's that easy. Get a gold one, do the same with a gold one. Look, I do like that gold, I must admit. So there you go. What do you think of that? So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, make sure you click like and make sure you're subscribed for more of this sort of stuff, you know. But I am mainly bikes, and I'll go straight back to bikes as soon as the weather gets better, but I'll do me darts in between. Mainly on shorts I'm going to do the darts, but anything long like this I'll stick it in a proper video so people can see. But yeah, really happy with it. Like I say, the kit's about 11 quid something for mission, and that tool there is 50 quid, but I must say that is worth every penny, and this is the first time I've ever used it. But I've used a few of the older type kits. I'd have that any day of the week. I'd have that tool. That is an absolute fantastic tool. But yeah, let me know in the comments, gold or silver, which do you prefer? I quite like both. It's going to be a hard decision. That is going to be a hard decision, that. I don't know, perhaps I might mix them up and match them. Anyway, but the beauty of it is, I got the tool. I can just swap them over anytime I like, just for a change. Anyway, that's it for this video. Stay safe out there, and get out and ride. And hit that bullseye.